Hey, I'm Mr. James from Charm City Karate. This is our technique series. We're going to do 5 swords for you today. 5 swords is for that big redneck punch, a roundhouse. So, what's going to happen here is Evil Max is going to throw a right roundhouse punch. Go ahead, sir. And as you know, the roundhouse punch is supposed to hit on the going out portion of the circle. So what I'm going to do is step inside, which really takes most of the danger out of it anyway. I'm going to take my right hand and I'm going to block. Make sure when you move to the inside of the circular punch that you block below the elbow. If you block above the elbow, this thing will wrap, smash you anyway. It's not that fun. Okay, so below the elbow. Left hand is in here as a check, just in case this guy is like super fast and he throws that second punch before you get a chance to do anything. Right? Then, as soon as this block lands, I'm going to slide my right hand up his arm, chop into the neck. Left hand can take over this check at that point. I'm going to pivot from here into a forward bow. Okay, palm strike, poke into the eyes, back to the neutral with the uppercut to the solar plexus. Slide my left foot offline into a forward bow, chop to the side of the neck. And as I move offline here, I'm going to bring this right hand up to protect the side of my head because I don't want to eat this left. And then I'm going to hook his head down, pivot back into my neutral, chop to the base of the neck. That's going to be all she wrote. I'm going to cover out. All right, so let's go through that nice and slow. Yeah. So he throws this first punch. I'm going to step in, block, chop, palm, uppercut, chop, chop. Now, as this punch comes in, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You want to make sure when you're doing this that you got your hands and your feet working together. This belt level is really all about hands and feet moving together. If you just fling your arms all around, you're going to be fast, but you're not going to have any real power. So you got to make sure that the block and the hands hit together, and that these strikes and the feet and the stances go together. They have to work as a team. When you start trying to do that, it's going to feel a little slow and a little awkward. But when you get the hang of it, everything's going to speed up and you're going to have more power. This is also a good introduction to your major and minor moves. Really, 5 swords is all about the right hand. You have this, and this, and this, and this. And your left hand is just trailing along behind. When you go to this chop and you wind up this uppercut, your left hand just kind of follows along. See? And then when you wind up this hand just kind of falls into place. So it's really this chop, this uppercut, this chop, and your left hand is just kind of following along behind it. Okay? Left hand is pretty much just following along behind what the right's doing. All right, so punch comes in, you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I'm Mr. James. This is Mr. Max. That was 5 swords. Practice. We'll see you in class.